Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. If you haven't been here before, my name is Brie and today I'm going to be talking about the Jaclyn Hill lipsticks that came out very recently. So I ordered my lipsticks the day they came out, which was a Thursday. So I think it would have been Thursday, May the 30th, if I'm right. I think I'm right. Anyway, so that was 2 Thursdays ago. So basically it's been about 8 business days since I ordered it. It's supposed to be here in 5 to 7. I don't know if the day you order it counts. So anyway, it's finally here. Normally when I order stuff and it says 5 to 7 days, it comes faster, and I thought that it would because a lot of people got theirs so quickly, but it did not. So part of the reason this video, I'm sure, is up a lot later than other people's is just because I just now got it. I didn't think about doing fast shipping, which, because I don't really, other than for the video, I wasn't in like a super big hurry to get them. I'm really excited about it. I've been watching Jaclyn Hill for years. I'm excited that she has a brand. The lipsticks look really pretty and everything online, so I'm really excited to try them. If you didn't get yours, or you didn't order any, or you didn't get the color you wanted, she's supposed to be restocking them at the end of June. I just want to briefly go over the overall shopper experience. So first of all, the website for me was super easy to use, super quick. Other people said that they were on there waiting forever to check out. I picked what I wanted. I took a few seconds to make sure it was what I wanted. I looked at it and put it in my cart, and then I checked out pretty much immediately. Didn't take hardly any time. I think that each lipstick is $18 by itself, and then I got a trio, which I think may have been like $49. Total I paid about $70. I think that might have been after shipping. So anyway, that's okay with me because I spend money on makeup. That's like my hobby. For some people might not like that, but we're gonna see the quality soon. Okay. Also, they emailed me pretty quickly and kept me up to date with the when it shipped and things, and my tracking worked. Other people have said theirs didn't, but my tracking number worked. I got the email and then it just said your order has shipped, but you had to click on the UPS number, and then it showed me the estimated date, which was today, and it's been that date for a long time. So it came when it said it would. Okay, so I got the shade Isla, and then I think it's the Mood Moment Trio. Yes, Nude Moment Trio. So this is a packaging. It's kind of maybe hard to see. It's got a kind of a grid, like a quilted look, which I like a lot, and I think it's pretty sleek. You know, just plain boxes, and then it shows you the colors. So I want to go ahead and do Isla first, just because it's in its own little box, and I just want to go ahead and do that one. So I watched several reviews, and some people don't like the packaging, and I think that they're crazy. I think that this is gorgeous. I showed them to my mom when they came in. They came in today, and then I just got ready to film, and so now I'm filming. So they just came in a little while ago. I've got mascara on my finger. Okay, so she thinks that the packaging is beautiful. She also thinks that I paid too much, but anyway. So for people who don't like this, I guess it's just not their style, but I think it's classy and beautiful, and I love diamonds and sparkles and everything, so I don't think you can go wrong. I'm going to smell it because everybody checks the smell, because Jaclyn said she worked hard on the smell, so I can barely smell it, which I think is kind of what she was going for. I don't know if it's like a light vanilla, light caramel. It's almost no scent, and it's so minimal that I would never even think to smell it. There are some, smells don't bother me, but there are some products that have like a paint smell, I guess, from the pigments in them. That's the only thing that bothers me. I don't know that I've had that in lipsticks, but I have with blushes, and I don't smell my eyeshadows. But I have taken a blush to my face, and when I did, I got a whiff of it, and I was like, oh, that's not good. But anyway, I'm not big on that. So I'm just going to try it on without lip liner, because I don't put lip liner on all the time. I don't notice a super big difference, so I don't do it. But after I do the first one, if I need to, then I'll put some lip liner on. Oh, and also, briefly, there's been like a lot of drama online about the bumpiness of them, which I don't live in a super hot area, so I don't think I'm going to experience that. And then there's something with the little air bubbles, which I did look for because of all the posts, and I think this one did have it. I forgot to look at it before because honestly they're so microscopic that it doesn't matter to me. I think it's just like I think that the little air bubbles came from like how it was poured, like the little holes. I saw up close pictures where people were like, oh, this looks gross. Okay, well, it might, but you can't really see it with your eye, so that doesn't bother me. So it's pretty opaque, which I like. Okay, so there is the first one. Hope you can see it nice and good. Feels all right to me. It's not just like something I've never tried before. I feel like it feels pretty good. It feels pretty moisturizing. It's kind of thicker than I thought it would be. Just because when I hear people talk about creamy and that really smooth consistency, I kind of think of it like just kind of buttery going on. It's a little bit thicker putting it on, but that's not bad because that means it's probably a little less likely to move. And I think it looks pretty good. So this is Isla, and I don't really want to take it off, but I'm going to take it off really quick and then come back and do the rest of the shades that I got. So here we go. Okay, so I took off Isla and I went ahead and lined my lips with this Urban Decay Rush shade. Not that they really need it, it's just that when I'm switching shades and like a little bit of my foundation wears off, the line between foundation and rubbing like the pinkness of a lipstick can become blurred, and then that looks kind of messy. So now we're going into the Nude Moment Trio. This comes with That Girl, Sophia, and Perfectionist. I don't know which one to try first. And then you take them out and they're all bought separate again. Another thing about the packaging I like is the weight of it, because it is kind of heavy, but that makes it feel designer, and that's a good thing to me. I like to feel fancy. I don't know if you like to feel fancy, but if you don't, something's wrong. Just kidding. Okay, so I'm gonna try That Girl, I think. So here is That Girl. I didn't do this with Isla, so my bad, but there is a little messed up part right there. Honestly, it looks like it's been bumped, but I mean, I don't know. But yet again, that's really not my concern. Like, oh, there's a little bump. Like, so stuff happens, you know? And they're making a bunch of these. Like, that's something you might not notice. And I mean, it's very minimal once you start using it. It really has no impact to me, hardly, but okay. So this one has more of a peachy, or I don't know whether you call it corally. My mom called it corally, but I think it's kind of an orangey brown undertone. I don't know what the website says it is. So there is That Girl. So the website calls That Girl, which is this one, a sweet peach. So that's what it looks like. Usually, like, this is probably not what I would pick up, but after it's on the lips, the color is really pretty flattering, I think. So we'll have to dive into another lipstick now. By the way, I haven't been, when I take the lipstick off, I have been sticking a little bit of moisturizer on for just a couple of seconds, which is my Vaseline, and then I wipe it off just because I can't stand taking the lipstick off and putting this on. Like, I feel like when you take it off, like, they get really dry, and that's like it's just not a fun situation, so I'm not doing that. I'm putting a little moisturizer on and then I'm wiping it off so that the lipstick goes on smoothly. I wanted to point out that if you notice, my lips are awfully dark compared to their natural color, which I don't know if you saw their natural color earlier, but I don't know if you paid attention. But I think that the lipsticks are staining a little bit, which doesn't bother me. I mean, a lot of times if I wear a lipstick like this and then I go to dinner and I either pat it off or it wears off, I would just put moisturizer on after, and then so the tint is good, because then it's kind of like you don't just lose the lipstick, it kind of lasts, the color lasts longer. It is kind of weird to me that these are staining this much, just because these are more of nude shades. I would think like a bright pink or red would do this, but it doesn't bother me personally, but it's something to consider for you. So I have both the two shades left, Perfectionist and Sophia, out, and they're like really hard to tell apart. They look like almost the same. So I don't know which one I'm going to use. I guess I will just do Perfectionist. Okay, we're just going to do Perfectionist. The website says this is a blushing terracotta. So it takes me a couple swipes to get it on there, which I don't mind, but just talking about I think that's part of the thick texture. Like, when I go to put it on, it takes a little bit of work to get the full color, but that's okay. Alright, so here is this one, Perfectionist. So I just want to say, another thing I heard someone talk about was the lipsticks leaning, which is annoying, and that hasn't happened to me yet. All I want to say about that is, you know, you don't want that when you have a high-end one. But I actually have a lipstick from Bite Beauty that I opened the other day, and the actual lipstick, like just the chunk of lipstick, fell out. And it's not that old, and I haven't used it a ton, and it just fell out. And I mean, it's been in my room, it hasn't been in a hot car, anything like that. And that's another high-end brand. And then I also have one that's like Hard Candy. Yeah, Hard Candy. And it's been leaning since I got it, which, I mean, it is a lot cheaper of a lipstick, and the lipstick looks pretty, but it leans and smudges all over the side, but I still use it. So those things happen. That's my point. I'm not trying to take up for the brand or whatever, but I'm just pointing out that things go wrong, and I don't think you should, like, all the media puts out, oh, this one thing's wrong, everybody should be like, oh, the brand sucks, because you just don't know. Like, there's just, I mean, there's so many things that are wrong with the things that we already buy, so it's a chance you take with every brand. I mean, in some brands it might be more likely than others, so it is good to know, but I'm just making a point. Okay, so we have come to the last shade, and this is Sophia. I'm gonna go ahead and just put her on. Oh, alright, when I pushed that one, it scrolled back in. Whatever. Okay, so it's pretty hard, I think, to tell the difference in this one and the last one. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and swatch all of them. I thought I was going to edit the swatches in with the lips, but this one and the last one look so similar, and I want to just go ahead and do it so I can compare the colors. The website describes this last one, Sophia, as a dusty rose, and also I looked up the Isla color. Where is it at? And it describes it as a sweet petal, which for me, I feel like it's a little more purpley than petal, but I think it just depends. So I'm gonna go ahead and do this one first. Do this. Okay, so I already got it on there. I might zoomed in a little more, but I'm just gonna keep swiping so you can really get the full effect. Okay, so then we have That Girl. right here. Perfectionist. And Sophia. Okay, so I brought them over a little more just so, I don't know why, so I did that. Are we focused? Okay, I think we're focused, let's hope so. So Isla, That Girl, Perfectionist, Sophia. And you can see that they're highly pigmented. They are very creamy. As far as the colors go, I find That Girl to be like more unique than what I would already have or what I see regularly. Isla is a really nice color for my skin tone. These two are less nude on me, and honestly, the only thing about them is I can just barely tell a difference. This, like on the box shades, Perfectionist is a little pinkier and Sophia's a little browner. I honestly, like, I'm looking at it, I put my hand down so I can look in the light, but it looks the same on my arm. And I don't really remember on the lips, I just remember that I don't remember a difference. So, there is a difference, but it's just very, very minute. So one thing I want to do, just because I haven't really seen this done, is I want to swatch some other brand lipsticks. Sorry if you can't see my head. Just to compare. Now they don't all claim to do the same thing, but I just have some other ones handy, and I'm just going to do that really quick. So this is MAC Velvet Teddy, which has been like a classic favorite. I'm not even sure, I didn't hear of this from Jaclyn's videos, I don't know, it's been a while, but now it's claimed to be matte, and I've had it for a while, so these aren't claimed to be matte. I feel like these are more like satiny, just like a little bit of a shine, no sparklies or whatever. So that is Velvet Teddy, and it's definitely more matte. As far as a nude goes, it looks very, very similar to, okay. So I hope that this is focusing good. So my swatches are like all over the place, I know, but here that one is. It looks almost as pigmented. It doesn't have the sheen, and it's a little, I mean, it goes on a little different, but the color, as far as compared to Sophia and Perfectionist, is like so close. I mean, that's almost a dupe if you wanted it in a matte version. Then I have my Buxom Rebel Rose. Okay, so it goes right here. I realize my swatch job's bad because I'm holding my arm up in this very, very uncomfortable position. But this is more pink than these two. This is one of my favorites. So I just want to show you what it looks like in comparison. And then this is my Amuse Bouge lipstick from White Beauty. This is the one I was talking about earlier that actually just fell off. I opened it and it just fell off the stick, and it's got some like bumps and bruises on it, not real bruises, but you know. And this is in the shade Meringue, and it's kind of a matte, so where it's a matte, it kind of goes on. It's kind of harder to get on than like these, because these are a little creamier up here. Jaclyn Hill's are a little creamier, which they're not mattes, but anyway, I just would you laugh at this? Like, oh my gosh, these swatches are just so all over the place. But trying to show you kind of just the colors that are available from other brands that I have that are kind of neutrals compared to these. I just wanted to kind of give you a comparison of these and how they go on the other lipsticks. Overall, I would say that these lipsticks from Jaclyn were, one, I think it was a great idea to do nudes, because yes, you can probably find most of these nudes somewhere else, maybe, but you can always, if she keeps this collection as like a classic, you know, like staple piece, you can always revert back to your color. Like, you know your color, you can always go back to it. Other times you're gonna be like, oh, here's a limited edition one in Walmart, or here's a limited edition one somewhere else. It might not always be limited edition, but a lot of other lipstick collections are full of a bunch of colors, which is great. But for everyday use, most people don't wear red lipstick every day. Most people don't. I mean, I have purple from Kylie. I have blue and orange lipstick, which I never wear. I mostly just bought for fun because I like makeup. But in general, those aren't the colors people wear. And so I think that the idea to give everybody these nudes to choose from was wonderful. I think the packaging is wonderful. I love the packaging. As far as the formula, I think the formula is high quality, high-end quality. It feels good, it looks good, it feels good on the lips. It goes on pretty good. I wouldn't say it's like 100 billion times better compared to other brands, but I mean, that would be really hard to do because there have been people curating makeup and makeup brands and makeup lines for years, and you know, different formulas. So there's formulas that people like and there's some that people don't like, and not everybody's gonna like the same thing. But I do think that this collection, which I don't have the whole collection, but I don't need that many because they'll probably go bad. I would like to have them, but I thought, you know, don't really need it. But anyway, the collection is a place where people can go to try and find their best nude like she intended. And also find other colors. I like the color Mom a lot. I didn't get it because I wanted to go ahead and try them out and not just like spend all my money on it. I'm about to move to Hawaii. If you didn't know, I plan on talking about that in the future if I get around to filming a video where I have more time to talk. But anyway, if you were interested in purchasing these, I wouldn't say it's not a bad purchase. It's a good purchase if you are utilize makeup, you know. They're $18 if that's your price point. If you can afford that, then you're going to be pleased, I would think. You'd be pleased with the quality, the packaging, hopefully, as long as you like sparkles. So anyway, that's my overall review. And so yeah, if you guys have ordered Jaclyn Hill lipsticks, please tell me the shades, all that below. Not just the shades, like if you like them, blah blah blah, plus any other commentary you have for me, my channel. So anyway, that's all for today, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!